Hey guys, it's me Noah coming at you with another deck profile of a deck that I've deck profiled in the past. Some people are going to say this deck's really bad. Some people are going to say this deck has a lot of potential. The deck actually just topped maybe last week or 2 weeks ago. I took a look at his build. There were a lot of things that I thought my deck previously was lacking. So I tested out his version and I saw why he took the deck to a regionals. The deck has a lot of potential. And it really just comes down to the extra decks of the main deck. So the main deck is really just about getting here. But without further ado, I'm going to go straight into it. 3 Super Agent. Super Agent says you can get your opponent's top card and then you special summon it and it pops a back row, so that's really good for back row removal. Quick Fix allows you to search a gear. Oh, and if you have SPYRAL Agent on board, if you have a Super Agent on board, you can special it from the graveyard, which allows a lot of our archive plays to go off. 1, 2, 3. We play 3 Drone. Drone is essentially the best card in the deck. Drone makes all of your monsters super strong. And when Drone is normal or special summoned, you can take a look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck and put them back in any order. And especially with a lot of decks that can be very game changing, especially when you're grinding, which is what this deck is going to try and make your opponent do. But you can also play extremely aggressively. 1 Master Plan, because Master Plan is the worst card in the deck, but you play Master Plan so that you can get the search of a Mission Assault. And it's a body you can sit on when you banish Mission Assault. Charming Resort Staff, you only play that so you can recover a Super Agent late game. This card's awful. Thousand Blade, because when you take damage, you're going to want to special it so you can go for a Super Agent play, so you can hit a rank 4 if you need to. Next for hand traps, DD Crow, ABCs, Metaphors, banish the Metaphors Fusion, the Mermail matchup sometimes. Good. Beats ABCs. The Kaiju stuff. He wasn't playing the Kaiju stuff. I thought the Kaiju stuff was kind of important because you essentially lose to cards like Totally Awesome and Infinity. Infinity not so much anymore, but still if your opponent makes it Totally Awesome and you don't have a way to Kaiju it away, you lose the game. And that was a big problem I was facing when I was playtesting the deck. So it was oh okay, might as well prevent that. Next for spells. Best card in the deck, allows you to search a SPYRAL, puts a monster back, so it makes your slumbers always live. 3 Big Red, the busted version of Foolish Burial, so you can always get the pop. Take a look at the top 3 cards, or have a way to go into archive. Assault's really bad, but it also works as really good hand fodder in case you have to ditch something. So 2 Kaiju Slumber, Dark Hole on steroids. You can also banish it to add a Kaiju to your hand, so that's insanely good. 1, 2. 2 Machine Duplications, because you want to be able to abuse your deck and thin it out as much as possible, so you're only drawing into good cards. And Machine Duplication allows you to do that, and allows you to make a number archive, which, I don't know if you can tell, is going to get MVP of the deck. For 1-ofs, 1 Foolish, because sometimes you need to put Quick Fix in the grave so you can go for a play, or put Thousand Blade in the grave so that you can make a play. Reinforcement of the Army, search Quick Fix, search Super Agent. 1 for 1 Drone plays, number archive. 39 cards are technically better than 40, but I play 41 because I play Shared Ride, and Shared Ride also makes your deck super thin, especially if you play it at the right time. Because you need to see the hand traps. The hand traps allow the deck to do so much more than it was previously able to do. 1 Terraforming, because 2 Terraforming was bad, because you need to see SPYRAL Resort. But really, if you have SPYRAL Resort once, you're definitely going to see it twice, especially the way you thin through the deck. And then last but not least, Soul Charge, because you can bring back a number from your graveyard and then put a card on top of it and you win. And then for my traps, I only play 2. Trap Stun and Vanities. Trap Stun to turn off the Vanities, or Trap Stun to prevent a combination play. And Vanities just because I like Vanities. The deck's 41 cards, but essentially if you play the deck correctly, Machine Duplication gets rid of 3. Quick Fix comes back, Resort shuffles back a card. You're always playing with about 20 cards in the deck, and you're going to see about 4 or 5 a turn as long as you're playing the deck correctly. Now, onto the extra deck, actually my favorite part of the deck, Number Archive. I play 2. Essentially, the card reads, it's rank 1. During either player's turn, you can detach one XYZ material from this card. Your opponent randomly chooses one card in your extra deck, and if it is a number monster that has a number 1 between 99, special summon it by using this card, this face-up card you control as an XYZ material, but banish that monster during the end phase. Also, you cannot special summon the rest of this turn. This is treated as an XYZ summon. XYZ materials attached to this card also become XYZ materials on the summoned monster. So this card essentially just says if you need to push for game, you can do that. If you need to stall out a turn, you can do that. So we play 2 of that. 1101 number. Sometimes you actually just need to make it like this. It allows it to be attacked allows you to attack directly. Sometimes that last push you need for game. Also banishes, also destroys traps and prevents targeting. Then the weird Utopia package thing that I have going on here. Beyond, because Beyond's just an absolutely insane card. The Lightning. Really, anytime that you are able to go for a play like that, like, you definitely should. There's not 15 cards in this extra deck because you want to hit numbers that are only going to, like, further your gameplay, and a lot of the numbers don't allow you to do that, so there was really no point in playing them. Tachyon, Galaxy, and then Hope Harbinger. Really, they all do the same thing. They allow you to push for game. Really, there's nothing else much to say about the deck. The extra deck makes the deck super strong. MVP is going to go to Number Archive, and in the main deck, DD Crow, because DD Crow has legit won me so many matchups as of lately. DD Crow says, essentially, when your opponent is going to make a big play and they have to use their graveyard in some regard, you win. Because it's a quick effect, you ditch it, you ban it. Like, there's not much to explain the deck. The deck's extremely straightforward, and I think the deck will be a really good anti-meta contender for the upcoming format. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.